Welcome into the workshop, my builders.
This way.
My next over here, you find man on this station right over here. Put those three for this.
My next
Taking my final builder to take this station right over here. That green credential right top handle.
Yeah.
Why not?
So how do you feel about building a lightsaber?
I'm excited.
Welcome to the workshop. I know it's a lot, but to us it is everything. Now I see you've all met the gatherers. Very good. And you may call me Kende. And to some of you this might look like a lot of old junk, but let me assure you, some of this, well, it's new junk. Allow me to explain. We humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. We search the galaxy for ancient relics. We travel to forgotten places, abandoned outposts, and even battle-ravaged planets. And what we find, we bring here to the workshop. So where a stormtrooper might see worthless clutter, those who know see priceless history. And in these troubled times, preserving our past may ensure our future. Now, speaking of the past, I'm sure you are familiar with the legend of Luke Skywalker. Am I correct in assuming so? Excellent. Because now we hear there is another, a new Jedi. And she's a scrapper much like we are. Do any of you know her name? Correct. Rey. Well, Rey is leading the spark of hope that we've been waiting for. Which is why you are here, to look ahead. And, of course, to build this, a lightsaber. The lightsaber has been wielded by some of our greatest heroes and our darkest enemies. It is elegant and enigmatic. To build a lightsaber is an art. The saber is a reflection of its builder, with the force flowing between them. Today, you will feel that connection. But enough talk. Let us begin. And we begin with perhaps the most important part of the lightsaber, the kyber crystal, able to focus the energy of the force, to magnify it. Some say the kyber crystal is the heart of the lightsaber. And the color of the crystal determines the color of the lightsaber's blade. Much like the blue crystal, once wielded by Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and now we hear Rey. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and, of course, Luke Skywalker. The violet crystal, rare and beautiful, much like the one wielded by Mace Windu. Which of course leads us to red. It has been called the color of power, the crystal of Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now Kylo Ren. But these are stories of the past, and we are here for you, our future. So now it is time for you to choose your kyber crystal. Builders, please close your eyes and picture it. What color do you see in your mind? What color calls to you? What color is yours? Trust in your instincts, builders. Trust in the Force. Now, open your eyes and take your crystal. Remember, the crystal may be choosing you. Excellent builders. You have chosen your kyber crystals. Now, if you have not already, please place them carefully on the crystal holders in front of you. For it is now time to join your crystal to the lightsaber design that you have selected. And also a friendly reminder, make sure you keep your hands clear of those chambers on either side of your station. We don't want anyone losing a finger or a hand again. Now, in a moment, not quite yet. You will begin building the hilts, the foundation of your lightsaber, and your center of control. It is also the part that keeps your hands from being disintegrated. Anyway, inside these boxes are the lightsaber components you have chosen. You will start on the left-hand side with the chassis. You will then choose a matching set of activation plates, 2 grips, an emitter, and a pommel cap. Now, building a lightsaber is a personal journey. Just as you have chosen your kyber crystal, you will now select each part that makes up your own unique lightsaber. Now, builders, are you ready?
Yeah.
Then let's build.
Right, Science Travelers, my name is Cassandra. All your gathered today. So your first step, you want to grab hold of your chest. Now the central chamber right here is going to house your kyber crystal. There's a small platform at the top of the chamber, which is going to have a spring inside it. You want to take one hand, point it into your kyber crystal, center it at the top of the platform, and then using both hands and the spring inside, gently push the crystal up and in to help lock it into the chamber. This can be a bit tricky, so if you need any help, please let me know. Once the crystal's in the chamber, it should light up for you, just like the crystal job. Would you like some help? So I'm just going to hold it in place for you. Excellent. Now that our crystals are in place, you can move on to your next step, which is selecting an activation set from column 5.
I like the other one.
From one set place or the other, please do not mix and match between the settings. Now on the inside of the switches that you selected, one half
No, I like that one.
yeah. On the inside of it, and the other half is going to have a blue square. Those are going to match up to the red and blue squares that are on the side of the chassis.
Match up to the red
The
and blue
red square is
square.
going to match up to the red square on the chassis, and the blue is going to match up to the blue.
Yeah.
Once you have those in place, you can give your activation switch a test for me. Just light up the Excellent, excellent. That sparking noise that you heard, that means that everything is working so good. If you are happy with the switches, you can move on to your next step. You'll be selecting any 2 of the switches you have here between columns 1 and 2. They are interchangeable. You can pick any 2 before. I ask that you do not touch any of the pieces, please.
Sorry.
Thank you. Now, on one side of your sleeve, there's going to be a wire. When I push that wire, when you're ready to secure it to the chassis, you're going to push and twist it into the switch just until it is snug so that the slide
Yeah.
Ooh, that's top heavy too.
Huh?
That's a top heavy one too.
Yeah, so now you have that. Yeah. There you go.
Line it up, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you are happy with the sleeves that you've selected, your next step will be adding one of your meters for column number 3. That is going to screw onto the top of the wax.
Yeah.
What
does it say?
Jedi, I don't know, but it's ancient Jedi text.
Red wealth.
No.
I think it says the same thing. Yeah.
When you are happy with the sleeves you've selected, your next step you'll be adding one of your emitters. It's going to screw onto the top of the necklace.
It is a trick question for you.
I don't like these ones.
Oh, there's.
How are we feeling? Are you happy with your hilts?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Excellent. Do you mind if I do a final inspection? I'm just going to double check the parts. Make sure everything's working.
What do you think?
Alright, my friend, so your activation switch is
Yeah.
right here. When Cafe says activate, slide all the way up on the switch and activate the blade and deactivate it. Congratulations.
Perfect. They're not perfectly lined up, but
They're not really supposed to.
No? Why not?
it's just the way they're designed.
Are you happy with the completed help? Yes. I'm going to do a final inspection of the piece. Make sure everything is in order. Make sure everything's nice and snug. Your activation switch is going to be right there. When Kembe says activate, slide all the way up on the switch to activate the blade, slide all the way down to deactivate. Congratulations on your build, my friend. Join us with your hand on the trigger.
Focus on that, Adam. That's the cylinder they were talking about.
Do you feel a call to the dark side?
Yeah, these are all the older pieces here that I was talking about before.
Yeah. They don't actually. I tried picking one up and they're all stuck on there.
Now this right here is an ancient Jedi text. Do you know what it says?
I do not.
Yeah, well, neither do I. But perhaps on your journey with the Force, it will reveal its meaning to you. And if you do happen to find out what it says, please let me know. All right?
I will.
Now I'm curious. If you didn't know what this text said, what made you choose this piece specifically?
Honestly, the text is one of the things.
Yeah,
'cause
it's very nice. That detailing is very good too.
detailing, and always been a sucker for ancient stuff.
It's very true. It's very remnant of the sabers wielded by the Jedi Temple Guards, which were those sabers were very inspired by Jedi tales of old. Very impressive work. Now, builders, I'm curious. In a show of hands, how many of you chose the red crystal if you did choose it? I know I talked to a few of you. One, we have two. Anyone else choose the red crystal? We have three. Interesting. Now, it reminds me of the ancient Sith legend of Darth Bane, who established the rule of two, that there may only be two Sith at a time, master and apprentice, but there are three of you. I will say this, if you have any business to settle with one another, make sure you're doing so outside of the workshop, in here, please. Now, before we move forward, I'd like us to take a moment to center ourselves and quiet our minds. So go ahead and reach out. Place your hand over your hilt, whether it be hovering above it or actually touching that hilt. And just feel that connection to the person. Force flowing between you and your saber, connecting you to your crystal, the rest of your hilt, connecting you to the Force. Excellent. Now you have completed your hilts, which of course leads us to the most dangerous stage in the process. So I'm going to ask you to leave your sabers where they are and step back from me. As far back as you can go, if you will. Be a little bit careful though. Some of those crates lining the walls are holding things that are, well, mildly explosive, but at this point there's no need in dwelling on that. Now, in a more traditional lightsaber build, the Jedi typically use their own abilities and force to stabilize their kyber crystals themselves. But due to the nature that we collect these crystals and these pieces, we do have to exercise a little bit more caution in these crystal stabilization chambers. Now, doing so takes a lot of training and a lot of experience because something is simple, a cracked kyber crystal, or something a little more complicated, like an inverted emitter matrix, can be catastrophic. Don't want any more of those in the roof of the workshop. Not again. Now, despite the worry, if you're feeling excited or worried, I'm reminded of the story of the Guardians of the Will. So that is saying that some of you might be familiar with. It goes, the Force is with you. What's happening?
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Master Yoda. Indeed, it is time to take the next step. Builders, we have reached the final stage. The bond between lightsaber and builder is about to be forged. Now, in a moment, I will ask you to step forward, to place your hand on the hilt of your lightsaber, and then on my signal, we will activate together. Are we ready? And it is time. Builders, step forward. Place your hands on your hilts and activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and the Sith who have come before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Wonderfully done, builders. Now carefully deactivate and lower your lightsabers for the time being.
Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny you seek, your own path. May the Force be with you.
And also with
Thank
you.
Master Yoda. Builders, in your hands you hold remarkable power. His remarkable power. It should not be dropped on the ground. So, to protect your new lightsaber, we are pleased to present you with a saber sheath as you depart. Now, our time is at an end, but your journey is just beginning. It is time for you to make your mark on the galaxy. And remember, you are as unique and extraordinary as the lightsabers you have created. Who knows? Maybe next time we'll be telling you our story. Now, one last time, builders, raise your lightsabers and activate. Till the spire.
Till the spire.
My friends, I wish you all safe travels and true adventure. You'll be exiting the workshop through that doorway to continue
Nice.
your journey.
Alright. You're legit now. Thanks.
Safe travel.
You. Alright, peace out.